All right, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. 7 Steps to Results. My name is Vic Streisius, and founder and creator of the 4% Group. If you are just joining us for the first time, if this is your first ever login here to this area, look, on behalf of our entire community here of the 4%ers, our staff, everybody who's involved with this vision, myself, we want to welcome you to the team. You just made a very, very smart decision, very smart move on your part, which you're about to see for yourself as well. Okay, so look, you're here, 7 steps to results, right? You probably are eager to start clicking things, start exploring the 7 steps, start hitting the ground running, right? I want to warn you, please do yourself a favor. Not me, not anybody else. Please do yourself a huge favor, right? And just please follow this program. If there is one thing that I would highly recommend you do, and that is this: follow this program to the T in the order that is being presented to you, okay? So look, let's talk about the 7 steps to results. Okay, so first of all, what are we talking about here really? Very simply, we're talking about results as in results, right? You know what I mean? A lot of people in this community seems to be, there's a lot of confusion, a lot of theory going on, right? So a lot of people will teach you theory. Well, you gotta set your goals, and you gotta meditate on your goals, and you gotta do this, all this voodoo stuff that, look, it's all, you don't need that, all right? At the end of the day, if you're sick and tired of not getting the result you want, look, what is result? Money in the bank, man. That's the measuring stick, right? That's how we measure results in entrepreneurship, in business. That's how the results are measured. How many sales did you do last year, yesterday, last month, right? How much money, how much commissions did you earn? In business, that's all that matters, right? So we're going to tackle that first and foremost. We're going to help. We're going to guide you through these 7 steps to hopefully help you hit the ground running and start getting those results that you always wanted for yourself in business. Okay, so you can be an affiliate marketer, you can do doing whatever it is that you're doing on the internet. And if you're not satisfied, if you're looking for something solid, results, right? If you're looking to for a real legitimate way and a system and a training to help you move the product, get the commission, put the money in the bank. You know what I'm talking about? You are in the right place. So let's go ahead and I want to give you a brief overview before we get into the steps here. Let me give you this brief overview of, about how this program is structured, why we structure it the way we structure it, and give you a couple of very, very important key elements that you need to be focusing on, be mindful as you go through this program, okay? So, if we're going to spend some time together here, I think it would be appropriate for us to get to know a little bit about each other, right? Who is this Vic guy talking to me? If you've never, heard about me before, I think, if you're going to spend a second of your time listening to anything I have to say, I think it might be important for you to know, who am I, right? So look, I got started in this industry in 2005. Like everybody else, green, did not know anything about marketing, but I had a very big burning desire. I had a passion, right, that I wanted to look. I wanted to take care of my family. That was driving me at the time. I wanted to get my family the stuff that they deserved. Truly deserved. I wanted to have better things in life. And so that's why I got started in this industry. But did not know anything about marketing, did not know how things would, how things worked on the internet. And through trial and error, making a very long story short, look, I came across a mentor. Actually, there were several mentors in my life that showed me how to do this right. Showed me how to do this in a way that got results. And I was just smart enough to listen and don't question anything. It's very, very important. Lesson number 1 for you, my friend. If you're here and if you're dissatisfied with your results, okay, if you tried your own way, right, and it didn't work, why don't you try our way? But here's the biggest thing. The reason that I'm here today, okay, and was able to break through this success code, if you will, or break this code of success, right, is because I was a very good student. Okay, I did not question anything that my mentor. Let me put this in perspective for you. I was somebody who was $30,000 in debt getting started. I had to actually borrow the money to get started in this industry. At one point in time, we got to the point where we did not have $1.19 to my name to literally go to Walmart and buy a loaf of bread for my family. I was there. Okay, and picture this. So I was learning from somebody who was earning about $200,000 a month at that time. To me, that was like a gazillion. I was like, dude, I'm gonna do anything you tell me. Look, I was coachable to the point, and I think I believe this contributed to the success that I was able to achieve over the years, is because I would listen to the mentor, literally, okay, and I would do anything that he would say. I say this: if my mentor would tell me, Vic, you gotta take your phone and make phone calls out of the phone book and say this script, which he didn't, but I was teachable to that point. And by the way, as you're making these phone calls, you got to stand on one foot to do this. I was willing to do that. Okay, that's how hungry I was for success, my friend, and that worked. You know, and you know, things turned around for me very, very quickly. In spent about 3 months, I became from being nobody in the industry to becoming #1 income earner in the company, in the direct sales company I was a part of at that time. I was just an affiliate for them, and I dominated leaderboards. And I started to promote affiliate products. Dominated those promotions. Any promotion that I was ever a part of, I dominated, not because I'm somebody special, but because I was a good student. And I really, really wanted to learn this game, and I did not question anything that my mentor, who had what I wanted to have, whatever he would tell me, I would just do without questioning. In my mind, there were some times, some days and some things that I would like, why do I have to do it like this? Maybe I can do it like that. Right? But because I made that commitment to not question anything my mentor would tell me, I believe that's why I'm here today, my friend. Look, I'm nobody special. I'm a guy who, I'm a father. I have we got 6 amazing children right now. Been married for 12 years now. Couldn't be more blessed. I mean, very, very humbled, very privileged and thankful and grateful for everything that we have here. But it took 12 years for me to get to where we are today. Okay, and so, look, I've done everything. I've done from everything from affiliate marketing to creating my own coaching. I've done my own products, product launches. I've created company lunches for other companies in this space. Direct sales companies. I remember we engineered this one lunch for one company that did over $3.6 million in sales in just 5 days, and I was the guy behind that lunch. Again, not because I'm somebody special, but because I understand 2 things very well. I understand systems, and I understand traffic and conversions. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm going to be teaching you throughout this program. Okay, and exactly what I'm going to teach you here in the 4% group. This is the highest level entrepreneurship education, marketer's education that you will ever get online today. Mark my words. Okay, this is going to be incredible. So, here's the thing. What we did here essentially is I took a look at everything over the years, as I've done a bunch of different things, right? And so there was 2 things that seem to be in common happening in this industry, and you probably know what I'm talking about. Maybe you can relate to that. There is a lot of confusion, and there is a lot of theory going on. Okay, so theory and confusion. So you get bombarded with information, right? And you're like, okay, I might get it conceptually, but then you try to put it to work where the rubber really hits the road and you can't get the result. See, I was there, and I see that's what a lot what's happening out there is that right now, in our space. And I believe that's why people fail, is because, they don't they can't really, there is no clear map for them to follow, right? And maybe if there is a map, it's a broken map, it doesn't work. So what we wanted to do, the reason we put together the 4% group is we wanted to break that up. You know what I mean? We wanted to disrupt that conventional conventional ways of internet marketing and strategies that a lot of people are implementing, because it's just a broken model, right? People talk a lot about theory, but look, I can teach you theory. Look, you go to Google right now, if you go to Google or YouTube and you type in, how do I generate leads online? How do I make money online? How do I build a profitable business online? Guess what? You will see thousands and hundreds of thousands of results. So the information is not lacking, right? Information is out there. But why do people fail? Well, people fail is because there is no structured way, okay, that focuses on results, right, that you can follow. So what we said, look, we're going to do 2 things. We're going to take theory and complexity out, okay? We're going to get rid of it, and we're going to focus on what really matters, which is results and simplicity, okay? So everything that you will experience here in the 4% group, that's why, by the way, we created this 4% group, right, is so that we could focus on that. By the way, what is a 4%? You know the Pareto's principle, right? 80-20 principle. 20% of people getting 80% of the results, et cetera, et cetera. Well, did you know there is the 80-20 within the top 20, right? Makes it the 4%er. And 4%ers are people who make the economy go around. You look at any industry, insurance, real estate, internet marketing, anything, right? The top 4% of people in that industry, they make about 96-97% of all the income that's being made and generated in that particular industry, okay? So what we wanted to do is we said, look, if we're going to help people succeed, we've got to make this simple, and we're going to focus on results. Nothing else matters until I help you put some money in your bank account. You agree with me on that one? Look, if you agree, post a comment right below right below on this page. Let me know if you're in for this ride. Okay, you might be new here. You might be coming in like this, little, maybe a little scared, maybe a little intimidated because of all the experiences you have had in the past. Trust me, let your guard down. Okay, you're safe here. We want you to succeed. Okay, we're on the mission to create more success stories than this industry has ever seen. And you know what? You take 5 companies, any 5 companies out there, okay, who are teaching people how to succeed online, right, as an online entrepreneur. You take any 5 companies, any 5 programs combined, we create more success stories than any other 5 companies put together. Why? Because we focus on simplicity and results, okay? So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you through the 7 steps, okay? And we boil this down, so taking all the experiences, everything that I've done, everything that worked really, really well for me, right? We wanted to systematize success. How do we systematize success? Well, we systematize success the only way that I can help a complete beginner to generate income online, right, is initially, if I can help him generate income online by removing the human component out from the sales process. You agree with me? Why would I want to do that? Well, if somebody who's a brand new, like myself, right? When I was a brand new, 12 years ago, right, starting out online, and I had all these big desires and dreams, and I really wanted to make this work. But guess what? My confidence level was all-time low because I've never done it before. My family members were skeptical of me doing this internet marketing thing, right? I did not have any results to prove myself. I did not have, so my confidence, my belief in myself was not there, right? I was intimidated by everybody. So it was very difficult, okay? It was very difficult for me to break through. It takes tremendous amount of force. That's why a lot of people failing, okay? So what we wanted to do is we wanted to take this from a perspective of a complete beginner. Because if I can take somebody who is complete newbie, right? As we're gonna call them, right? Complete beginner in this space, but somebody who's got a passion, a desire to succeed. And if I can help that person succeed, then anybody who is at any level above that, okay, experience-wise, they'll just crush it, okay? And so we have so many success stories here, my friend. It's unbelievable. We have an unbelievable team here. We have an unbelievable amount of success stories coming in every single day. As a matter of fact, if you're here, if you're watching this video, if you have, if you've got results from the 4% group, go ahead and post below in this video. We're the most transparent company, the most transparent group you will ever see, you guys, okay? And we pride ourselves on that because we've got nothing to hide. We're gonna tell you like it is, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, because we focus on one thing and one thing only. That's your results, okay? So my mission, okay, my goal here is to really help you become a 4%er, a true 4%er in this space, okay, to where income is no longer an issue for you, okay? You're not confused, you're not frustrated, you're not overwhelmed, okay? And you can dictate, right? You can command success, you can command income, you can command results, you can decide, right, how much how much you want your paycheck to be, and you can go out there and you can create it. Okay, so we want to give you the power and control over your business and over your results. That's exactly why we put together what we put together. So the results we're going to be talking about are not the voodoo somewhere out there kind of things that you will have to figure out by yourself. Look, we've systematized a selling process. Okay, step number 1 here below when you get started with that, I'm going to give you like a brief new member orientation as to how the 4% group works, but in a very very basic snapshot here, just to give you a snapshot real quick how we operate is we identified great companies by that have and sell great products that are in high demand in industries that are booming, okay, and we create an unbelievable sales systems and funnels around those products that are already selling, and we just sell it, but we just dominate it, okay? And so we give these systems and and funnels to our people, the members of the 4% group. They run it, they get results, they're building lists, they're creating their business assets, and they're happy, okay? You, my friend, can be next success story. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing about your success story. And so that's what we do here in the 4% group. We're a very, very tight group of people. We communicate with each other. We have a private Facebook group that we're engaging every single day. This is the most engaged group of people you will ever see online, okay? So, if in your email, you should have received an invitation to that group. Make sure that you're there. Before we get to the step number one, my friend, here is the big tip for you, okay? There's gonna be two groups of people watching this video, okay? You might have joined us as a free member, which is totally awesome, okay? Again, great decision, no matter whichever level you joined us at, great decision, great move, okay? There is gonna be somebody who will be watching this, and they'll be like this. You know, they will look for reasons why this might not work for them, okay? And to that person, I'm gonna say, you're in your way of success, okay? I'm gonna encourage you to let your guard down, have an open mind, have an open heart. Look, if your way is not working, try something else, right? Why don't you try ours? But go about it with being open-minded and open-hearted. You know what? Don't question things, because what we have works, okay? So this person, number one, might not follow all the instructions, or they might be like, well, I know that, or I know that. I don't need that, or I don't need that, right? Or they might be like, they might not even finish watching this particular video to the end, right? They would be like, okay, I already got what I needed. Let me just go to step number one, step number four immediately, right? And that person typically will fail. Why? Because they're not following instructions. Don't be that person, okay? I want you to succeed. You want you to succeed, right? Otherwise, you'll probably not be here. Second group of people will be watching this. They'll be like, dude, Vic, you tell me to watch this video before going to the next one. I'm gonna take your word on it. I'm gonna trust you, okay? And I'm gonna do what you're gonna tell me. And I'm gonna do it as if my life depended on it. Don't do this, you know, like with this kind of approach, right? Okay, I'm gonna prove myself wrong, or I'm gonna prove myself to be right, that I'm probably gonna fail. Don't take that approach. Take the approach of, look, how would you go about something as if you knew that you could not fail? As if your life depended on this to work. How would you go about it? You know what I mean? Because if you go about it like that, my friend, you'll succeed, okay? So I encourage you to follow the instructions, follow the steps as they are presented to you, okay? Do everything that I recommend to you, because we have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of success stories, okay? Of people that follow the instructions. And you, my friend, can be next one, okay? We're on the mission to impact at least 1 million people and have 1 million success stories this year. Would you help us? Okay, let's help you get unbelievable results, and then let's together expand this vision. You're in? All right, come on, here's your assignment. Here's your first assignment. Before you go to step number one, go ahead and scroll below, okay? Scroll below in the comments. Let me know if you're fired up, okay? Let me know how excited you are. Let me know if you're ready to go on this journey with us. Let me know if you're gonna do whatever it takes to get your results, not somebody else's results, but your results. Let me know if you will do whatever it takes to get your results starting today, okay? And I'll see you in step number one.